Welcome to the nice sweet spot where the reviews are on target and tell it like it is, whether it hits the spot or misses the target. Now, before we get into today's review, please click that target mark subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. So, if you're into fitness and making some healthy food choices like I am, this time of year might be tough for you with Valentine's Day treats and Girl Scout cookies everywhere you turn. So I thought, why not help you out with an alternative at the nice sweet spot by reviewing the Quest protein cookie. So what's sweet about these Quest protein cookies? Well, let me just tell you, they come in a few different flavors. I have peanut butter chocolate chip, peanut butter, and snickerdoodle. These are admittedly my favorite. I haven't tried all of them. I try to use the ones that are just my main go-tos, but I'm sure the other flavors may be good too. They're soft bake, so if you're thinking it's a crunchy cookie, and so I don't have any complaints about it being a soft baked cookie. And they are perfect if you need to find ways to increase your protein intake, as well as have, just a solid foundation. These come with 16 grams of protein, which is almost enough for after an intense workout. And I definitely like them because I'm always low on my protein. And this time around, I don't really have any sour features like I usually do, but there are a few that might leave you tart. So these cookies, as you can see, they come 4 in a box, and they're about $8 a box, so we're talking $2 a cookie. And this might seem like a lot to some people, but who are we kidding? A cookie from Crumble or Insomnia Cookies or wherever you get those big cookies from, they may cost you even more. And they aren't as healthy either. Also, you can opt to buy the Quest cookies in a box of 12 through Amazon, which is usually what I do. And sometimes you can find them at your local store as well. And the price ranges from about $20, $22. If you get them from Quest directly, they're a little more. But so you can get them under $2 a cookie. And like I said, I usually will try to go that route. Now, if you're someone who's watching your sugar intake, you're trying to tighten up that belly like I'm doing, you want to cut down on that sugar without compromising the goodness of a real cookie, this one, it really fits the bill. But the downside is that you might overly indulge because of this. So instead of sugar, it does contain a substitute, erythritol, hope I'm pronouncing that right, which claims to have the same taste of sugar without the bad stuff. But one of the side effects, I looked into it before I started eating these cookies, is some digestive issues, if you know what I mean. Okay, I haven't had any of those issues, thank goodness, but these cookies, they do have a lot of fiber in there too. So we're talking about 11 grams of fiber for the average cookie. Most of these on here are 11 grams of fiber. So it's probably not a good idea to load up on a bunch of these as though they were a box of Girl Scout cookies or Chips Ahoy or something like that, right? I know these days many people, they're trying to cut down on their carbs, or at least being more mindful of how many they're consuming. I know I try to be mindful of that, and these may not be the best option for some people, but it's 5 grams of net carbs, and so these cookies, they might be fine with you if you're like me and you're just trying to be mindful of the carbs that you're eating, not cutting them out altogether. Okay, speaking of cutting down and cutting out, I know some people calorie count as I do, and these cookies, they start at 220 calories, and like for instance the snickerdoodle is 240 calories, and that could be a deal breaker if you're trying to lose some weight. But if you work out a lot and you need that protein supplement, that's where I am, and you're at a deficit with your calories burned and what you're eating, and you might be able to just eat some of these because you're trying to put on muscle, as I'm trying to do. The calorie amount, they may not be an issue in that regard. So there it is, the Quest protein cookie. Before I leave, here's my latest rap review. This latest rap review is going out to all my sweet tooth viewers. Am I the only one with a hankering for sweets, from Girl Scout cookies to chocolates? I mean, sheesh. I'm trying to stay on that health cake vibe, but I just find myself on a quest like Tribe. Who knew that treat would have me in one bite? I'm telling you, try one and you'll taste the hype, especially if you need some protein. They'll keep your muscles lean. These cookies bake goodness, low sugar. I mean, could this be true? Chocolate chips, snickerdoodle, peanut butter. It's as though your mother baked them. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. Calories are concerned, well, yeah, you gonna have a few extra to burn. Need a healthy option, it's the one to get. With this cookie, believe me, there'll be no crumbs left. So I hope my review was helpful, especially if you're looking for a healthy treat or just a way to increase your protein intake. If you have any questions, or maybe you even have a suggestion or two for a review, then let me know, and I'd be happy to see what I could do. Just drop it in the comments. Also, if you haven't already done so, please make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. I'll see you next time at the nice sweet spot. Take care.